students, welcome back to JA-BizTown. I know you've just started your work and career readiness unit and you've been talking about interests and skills. So I have a special guest who's going to share a little bit more about her interests and skills and how that applies to her job. So would you mind introducing yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm Paige Bigham and I work at a consulting firm. And what that means is we go in and help other companies when they're going through big changes. So sometimes they may not have done that before, and so we will go in and help them manage the project and make sure that everything runs smoothly until the end of the project.
Awesome. And Paige, you know we have a consultant position here
Yes.
at JA-BizTown. So students, if you're kind of looking into that job, maybe you can learn a little bit from Paige about what that means.
Definitely.
So students, it's very important that you consider your interests and your skills as you're applying for your job in JA-BizTown. That's also something you want to consider when you're applying for a real job when you're an adult. So Paige is going to share with us a little bit about how her interests are related to her job now.
Yes. So I've always been really interested in just solving problems. As a kid, I loved doing puzzles and word problems. I loved math when there was a right answer to a question. And so I think what's really important, especially as a consultant or any job, is just to be really curious and be interested in what you're learning in.
All right, so now Paige is going to share a little bit more about the different skills that she has and how she uses those in her job as a consultant.
I think one of the biggest skills you need in any job is communication. That's with your colleagues, the people that you're working with. It's with sometimes your clients, those businesses that we go in and help. We need to be able to communicate really well with them and also listen really well. So after school, I was working for a company where I was kind of working by myself in an office. So I was working with a lot of different people in different cities and different business owners, but I was by myself for the most part. And I really didn't like that because I really love to see other people and collaborate with other people just so you can work together to get a project done. So what I realized is I really need to work for a company where I'm in a big office with a lot of different people and being able to work together and be creative together.
Okay guys, so since we've talked about the importance of considering your interests and your skills when considering a job, we just wanted to share a little bit more about our experiences. So, personally, when I was in high school and college, I always enjoyed volunteering with students. So I knew that when I chose a job in the future, that I would want that to include working with students, which is what I get to do today. So Paige, could you share a little bit about the importance of considering both your interests and your skills when considering the job?
Absolutely, and both are so important, but it's also okay if you're not sure yet. This is a time when you can really explore and understand what your skills are and your interests are. But at the end of the day, we want our jobs to be fun. We really want to enjoy it. So that's why it's important to think about what are you interested in. You may be interested in working with kids. You may be interested in working with animals, or you just have this time to figure it out, right? So your interests are really important, but also your skills. So what are you good at? And it's okay if these two are different right now. Sometimes you're really passionate about something. Say you really love math, but maybe you don't want to be an accountant when you grow up. That's okay too.
Paige, thank you so much for sharing with me and the students a little bit more about your job and just how you consider your interests and skills. I think the students are really going to use this as they're preparing for their own job application process. So students, I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for listening.
Good luck.